Out there to our youngsters and to you parents as you work on homework. What does it all mean, all that hard work? Well, it can really pay dividends. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Joe Sikia, and this is Comcast Newsmakers. It's always good to see Dana Egreczky. She's the Vice President of Workforce Development for the New Jersey Chamber of Commerce. That's right. We're talking about business to a degree in our great Garden State, and we're talking about school. Learn, do, earn. Good to see you.
Thank you.
You know, one of the things that Plato and Socrates would always try to instill in their students would be like, hey, learn, use the thrill of learning. And that, we can't beat that, by the way, right?
Well, I guess the thrill of learning might be beat by the thrill of earning, and they're both connected.
Yeah, and that's the key point of this. We want to make sure that folks realize that when you do learn, and kids, sometimes it's hard for you to understand this if you're watching, try to think this out. You may be thinking as you're doing algebra, what is the payback on this? The reality is there's great payback one day if you do take that approach to learn. You'll learn to earn.
Absolutely. The more you learn, the more you earn. And particularly in math, some of the subjects that kids don't understand, why am I here? Why am I learning this? They teach kids how to think. And there's also a direct correlation between what kids learn and how well or not well they do in college and in the workforce. For example, the single best predictor of a child's ability to get into college is whether or not they've finished Algebra 1. And the single best predictor for whether or not they're going to get out of college is if they finished Algebra 2 in high school. And of course, if you have a college degree, you typically earn more. Now, if you don't go to college, the earnings potential in doing hard things and taking challenging courses in high school is equally as good. The child who takes rigorous courses in high school can make up to 13% more in the workforce, even if they don't go to college.
Even if you become a bricklayer?
Bricklayer, mechanic, absolutely.
Because you are a different, more mature person in the sense of what you've been able to grow because of, of the learning to learn part of it.
Correct, exactly. You've learned how to think. That means you can solve problems, even if it's a problem-solving exercise in how to make your engine work better. The interesting thing is, for example, automotive mechanic manuals are written at the level of reading equivalent to a junior in college. So you have to have the math skills, you have to have the reading skills, you have to have the problem-solving skills, no matter what you're going to be.
There's that old saying, even a trained monkey can do it. Well, guess what? You're much more than a monkey. And there's a website on the screen. It's right at your fingertips. You can just go to this. Moms and dads and kids. By the way, what did you say, 12 going up?
Middle school, 6th grade starts, and all the way up through high school.
I know there's great websites on a computer. This is a really great one. LearnDoEarn.org. What can you find on that website?
Well, you find all kinds of data about how the grades you get make a difference, how the homework you do does make a difference, how the courses you select make a difference, and how even your conduct in school will make a difference. For example, studies show that if kids exercise the leadership abilities, attendance, and punctuality habits in high school, 9 years later, when they're in the workforce, they're making more than kids who don't.
Going back, Dana, to Plato and Socrates, of course, that whole concept of learning and being the best person you could be, even that, sometimes you can't put a price tag on it.
That's right.
Because essentially, you may have, and you may want to be making more money because of it, but you have a quality of life with the contentment of the sense of never becoming stale.
Well, it's also, I believe you're right, and I think another way to say that is self-esteem. If you get through life by doing nothing but easy things, you'll have self-esteem, but it's going to be questionable. But if you challenge yourself and you complete something that's difficult, that's when you really earn self-esteem.
All right, let's make sure we finish our final moments with folks who know what this website is all about if you want to go to it. LearnDoEarn.org. What is on it? Is there actual programs on it?
There are little lessons that children can read. There are posters that parents can print out and put on the refrigerator that says, do your homework, get good grades, and here's what you'll earn. There's all kinds of resources and data-driven information that kids can help make decisions with.
And as kids are learning about gerunds and you're thinking, why? The reality is it's really going to help you when you try to put words together and become a TV host.
That's correct, or anything else.
And sometimes you may think, Joe, when you're in 6th grade, you could have done that a little bit better. But the sisters worked hard on it. It's really good to have you with me.
I'm pleased to be here.
And I would be nowhere without those nouns. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This is our Newsmaker, Dana Egreczky, Vice President of Workforce Development, the New Jersey Chamber of Commerce. I'm Joe Sikia for Comcast Newsmakers. See you exclusively here on Comcast Cable. Thank you for watching.